everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's video where we'll be talking about the residential real estate stats for the month of October in Belleville, Quinte West, and Prince Edward County. Now there's been a lot of talk around interest rate cuts, the real estate market, the economy, pending elections, so we're going to see how all of that information and all of this hype in the media has affected the real estate stats for the month of October. We'll start with new listings. We saw some mixed results in October, starting with Belleville at 130 new listings. That's down 4.5% and actually the lowest amount of new listings we've seen on the market in an October since 2021. Quinte West, on the other hand, had a record number of new listings for a month of October, surpassing the previous record by 8 new listings, totaling 110 new listings for this month, up 7.5% from last year. Prince Edward County saw 79 new listings come to the market in the month of October. That's down 13% from October of 2023 and nearly half of the new listing count that we saw from 2 years ago in 2022. Overall, less new listings across the board compared to last year, with the exception of Quinte West. Now we'll head into sales to see how these new listings are being absorbed. The Belleville market saw a big increase in sales at 63 sales for the month of October, up 47.1% from last year, but that was a bit of a base year effect because we are more in line with 2022 and pre-pandemic numbers. If we see these sales numbers continue to increase and new listings stay at a lower level, we could see inventory start to shrink in the Belleville market. Quinte West had 48 sales, matching last year's record number of sales for the month of October, so we're seeing a record number of new listings and record number of sales in Quinte West. Strong data coming out of Prince Edward County with 44 sales in the month of October. That's up a whopping 37.9% from last year, and the record month in Prince Edward County for all of 2024, the first time that we've surpassed 40 sales in a month in Prince Edward County. This is positive news for sellers in the county, which has otherwise been a relatively slow year in 2024. So despite fewer new listings, we're actually seeing more sales in general across these markets for the month of October. Now this is only 1 month of data, but it seems like the sentiment around the real estate market and rate cuts is getting a little bit better, with Bank of Canada cutting rates by 50 basis points, hinting at more rate cuts to come. This may be giving buyers that little extra nudge to get into the market now. Finally, we'll talk prices. Belleville median sale price sat at $519,900 for the month of October. That's up 3.9% from last October and down just slightly 0.2% from the beginning of this year. For most of 2024, we've seen Belleville median sale price hover around this $500,000 mark. Quinte West median sale price came in at $495,000, matching last year's median sale price and down 1% from the beginning of this year. This is only the second time this year that the Quinte West median sale price has dropped below $500,000, showing that the bulk of the transactions that happened this month were in the lower sale price category. Last up, Prince Edward County, we saw a median sale price of $647,500. That's up 10% year over year and 6.8% year to date. Now, with a lot of sales happening in the county this month, we had a good sample size, but keep in mind, there can be big swings in price and median price and average price in the county due to the wide variety of property types and prices in Prince Edward County. Overall, we're seeing pretty stable median sale price across these markets in the month of October, in line with what we've seen over most of 2024, despite seeing declines in benchmark price and HPI since May. This shows that Belleville and Quinte West are still pretty normal markets with natural moves and normal transactions happening, and the boost of sales in Prince Edward County is definitely welcomed by sellers in the county. All in all, we're seeing pretty strong and positive data for the month of October, really across all 3 of these markets. I know on our listings, we've seen upticks in showings for sure. I don't necessarily think that's translating to offers or good offers yet, but it does seem like the demand is there and coming back to the market. So whether these buyers get into the market and actually make the plunge in the fall and heading into the winter months, or that demand gets pushed off to the spring, it does seem like the sentiment around the market in general is better. And with more rate cuts to likely come by the Bank of Canada as they're hinting, this will likely only improve market conditions. Although, as I've said in the past, they're cutting rates for a reason, and that means the economy is not doing so well. So it's a balancing act. This is only 1 month of data, but it's strong data, and we'll continue to monitor things as we head into the winter months. So thank you guys for watching this week's video. That is it, and see you next week.